shifting gears.
I watched Major Payne the other night. Love that
What's
movie.
Major Payne?
It's a movie
Damon
with
Wayans.
Damon Wayans.
He's a drill sergeant. It's hilarious. If you
I'll
have
give
not
it a
seen
look.
That dude's a
Major
nut.
Payne,
He's
he is
out of
a
control.
major nut. He is fucking insane, and I love it.
Now, is this on this
You should definitely watch it.
Did you take another 50 beforehand?
No, I took a 30.
Now, for the audience,
I took a 30.
the 50 is a 50 milligram marijuana pill.
It is.
Yes, it
Memphis
is.
has
He likes to
started
take them
partaking
before
in.
gigs.
The first time he took it, he thought he shit his pants. That's back in episode
If you need a
29.
DJ, call Memphis.
How many of you watched this Jeffrey Dahmer thing on Netflix? Did anybody watch it or am I?
No.
Me.
Hell
I'm
no.
raising my hand right here.
I haven't seen it yet.
Yes.
I ain't
watch
watching
it.
that
I'll
shit.
watch
I'll
it.
tell you what. I seen that kid act in, what was it, American Horror Story? And now in this, he is good.
Yeah, the guy that plays him.
Dahmer, yes. He's
That
he's a good
motherfucker
actor.
could have played
He's
in the
good.
best freaking Al Pacino
So-
film. I don't give a shit. That movie's fucking crazy, and I can't believe y'all watched that shit.
It's a series. It's not a movie.
So this is not actual footage from Jeffrey Dahmer, or is it weaved
No,
in
it's
there?
like a series.
It's a series.
I think there's 8 to 10 episodes, and
Yeah.
it goes through the timeline of even
Okay.
when he's a kid. His dad is like, he ends up enjoying dissecting things as a kid. And as he gets older, his move is he loves to get men, preferably black or Asian men, young ones.
he said the most beautiful.
He puts a little magic dust in a drink, and he goes out to these gay clubs and then
Roofies.
brings these guys back to his house. Then he ended up doing nasty things with them and taking pieces of their body and leaving them in his apartment, only to get caught because his neighbor kept calling the police, and they wouldn't show
Always
up.
the neighbor.
They showed up at one point and grabbed a kid that was outside saying that this guy was trying to kill him and could barely speak a word because he was so drugged, that the cops brought him back inside and left him inside with Jeffrey Dahmer and left. And this woman gets to tell her story. But some people were hating on me for watching it.
Really?
More in a broad way, that you're glorifying a mass murderer. This guy's a serial killer.
So what were you
How
doing?
are you
You
glorifying
posted that you were watching it?
No, but I saw somebody post, anyone that's watching this. So I felt like that was me. I'm watching it.
Oh.
You're a bad person if you are glorifying this guy.
You're a horrible
I'm like,
person.
no, I'm listening to the victim stories in my mind. You know,
at
I'm-
least
I'm-
you didn't put one of those little Facebook things like "I'm watching Jeffrey Dahmer." You know, me and
Yeah.
the kids, fucking
But I think
popcorn.
the reason why people freaking out like that because this actually happened, and it was not that long
did.
ago. Like this shit is still
It was
fresh.
in the late 80s, early
People-
90s.
Yeah, it's still fresh,
People
especially for
have-
us because we grew up during that time. So when we heard
Yeah. I
how
was
old we
graduating high
were,
school.
and we remember when we first heard about Jeffrey Dahmer, and what he did.
Yeah.
So those people feel some kind of way like y'all glorifying this shit. Like that ain't good, man. That ain't good.
And people have a macabre people have a macabre, like, that's just how they are.
What's
like,
a
it's an-
macabre?
Yeah,
Is
yeah,
that like
in
a
English,
corn on the
please.
cob?
I
What
couldn't
are you
think-
talking about,
corn on the
macabre?
Spell it.
I
A
couldn't-
Randall Cobb from the Packers?
I had
What
to
are you
wait for-
fucking
I had to
saying?
wait
You
for
can't
fucking-
use those
I had
words.
to wait for
Nah,
like
Nick.
30 seconds to finally say that. and I
Okay,
can't
well,
get
what
it.
the fuck does it
Let me
mean?
fucking finish.
Is that
God
something at
damn.
McDonald's? Can you now get the McRib with the macabre?
I couldn't
What the
figure
fuck are
out.
you saying?
I couldn't figure out the third word, but people have a
is
macabre
it?
attraction to shit like that. Do you know what macabre is?
I have a McChicken sometimes and it gives me the shits.
Oh
I don't know
Lord,
what the fuck you're talking about.
you guys are fucking dicks. People have a macabre attraction to shit like that. That's why they like watching
What does that mean?
Macabre?
Yeah, who is macabre?
Macabre,
Yeah,
macabre is like
sheriff?
dark and like shit that's
Melancholy?
That's melancholy. There you go.
That
Another
sound like-
anecdote.
Was that
sound
an
like a bad
esoteric?
rash.
Was that enough of an
Sad.
esoteric reference for you?
I couldn't think of the third word.
That sound like a bad rash.
Macabre?
Yeah.
It's
Fucking
crazy.
bastard.
Like dog, you got
I had a feeling at what you were getting at.
I'm just saying,
feel you.
people have a morbid. There's another good one. People have a morbid fascination with shit like that. Everyone does. Like, you want to look at the dead body? Oh, let's see it.
Did you see that the sunglasses that he wore when he got killed, Jeffrey Dahmer, if you know the end of the story, he gets killed in prison by another inmate.
Yeah,
And,
right in the butt with like a plunger.
and the eyeglasses that he's
Good Lord.
wearing, the glasses
It's
that he's
true.
wearing.
Oh, no, They put it up his ass, and then they put it down his throat, and then they put up his ass, and they put it right back down his throat.
It's now becoming a popular Halloween costume, but I guess the original glasses that he was wearing when he died are going for $150,000. I don't know if anybody paid that much for
How
them.
much for the plunger?
Good Lord.
So I do feel kind of dirty that I watched it,
But
but
buy it?
I'd like to glory. I didn't. Well, I
Does
already
it come
paid
with
for it.
the Halloween
Netflix.
costume is what I'm wondering. The plunger.
He's such a dick.
Let's move on.
Don't let him ever again.
What the fuck?